Good afternoon, YouTubers. T-Square with T-Square Talks. Hope everybody's having a great Friday morning. Today, we got a package to open up, and while I'm opening this package up, I want to take a few minutes to talk about a common comment that I've been seeing as the channel has been growing. We are fast approaching our 10,000 subscriber giveaway announcement, which I expect to see as early as next week, as we are coming up on that. And that is because we are going to do an amazing giveaway for 10,000 subscribers. It is coins that we're giving away. It's not Bitcoin. However, today's conversation, we're going to talk a little bit about people that have been with this inflow of new subscribers and this inflow of people watching the channel as the channel has been growing really rapidly right now. I'm on YouTube's good list, I guess, right now because they're showing me love. And I'm thankful for that. And with that being said, it's been drawing in some people that have negative viewpoints on silver. Some of them are naturally negative points because maybe they're just negative people. Some of them are negative points because they're naysayers, and some of them are just negative because they're more for Bitcoin. Now, I'm going to start off and say right now that I do hold cryptocurrencies. I view that as my lottery ticket. I am a diversified investment person. I diversify my portfolio into different investments. You hear me talk a lot about silver because in the past, when I talked about different subjects, it didn't quite get the same, I'll say, popularity, I guess you could say, as staying on one topic, because YouTube doesn't always know, well, is this person going to show cooking videos? And so you might subscribe because of the cooking video, and you might really like that. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Stuffed lobster, jumbo shrimp, steak, stuff like that. And then all of a sudden I'm talking about silver and that person has no clue or no interest in silver. So unfortunately I have learned that you got to almost stay on point. Will I still do certain videos like that? Of course. But right now silver's real popular in my opinion. And so it has brought some negative people to the channel. And with that, a lot of that negativity is based on Bitcoin and based around Bitcoin in terms of, oh, silver's never going to go up. How's that going to happen when the new Bitcoin ETFs come out, and that's going to change investing across the board. And, you know, honestly, yeah, it's going to bring a lot more popularity into Bitcoin. I have no doubt in that. However, just because Bitcoin is popular does not mean that all the money in the world is going to flow into Bitcoin. I'm not personally, though, even though I do hold crypto, I am not a Bitcoin fan. Now, I know some people may hate that I'm saying that, but there is a reason why. With it being the #1 and most expensive coin, that's one of the main reasons why I am not a fan of it. I believe that the opportunity to have made a ton of money off that has already happened. And essentially now it's the people that got in early are kind of pumping it up because they want to get out. I like cheap investments. I liked Dogecoin when nobody liked Dogecoin, when everybody was just laughing at it. That's when I liked it, and it did well. Have I picked some bad ones? Of course I did, but I was really happy with that one specifically. So with that being said, as we get talking about this a little bit, if you can, please take a quick minute, hit that thumbs up button, because it really does help the channel out more than you know. I love reading y'all's comments, so if you want to be kind enough and leave me a comment, I'd absolutely love to read it. And it could spark a video. So we have 20 ounces here, which means there's probably going to be 5 in each of these 4 packages. I'm going to open them up, and then I'm going to show you guys what each one is. It should be 4 sets of 5, if I am correct. Plus a couple of non-silver free gifts. One of them I'm really looking forward to getting, and I can already see it right there. It was that round right there. I really like that. I seen one in a previous package that I opened, and I had a couple friends that are like, oh man, out of all of them, that's the one I like the best. just because it's the National Rifle Association. And a lot of my friends are big into pew-pews. And you can see a couple of revolver pew-pews right there, in fact. So I like that one. You know, here, I'm going to tell you guys a story about where I kind of see the downfall. Since everybody wants to tell me the downfall on, we'll go through all of these here in just a minute. The downfalls on silver, because I do get a lot of negative comments. It's almost like we are seeing bots coming into the mix and leaving these negative, very harsh comments. And that's okay. That really is okay, because that doesn't bother me in the least. I mean, I can take, I got a thick skin. I can take negativity. And if you honestly believe that silver has nowhere to go but $15 or $10 or $5, I mean, it makes me smile, because I hope you're right. I really do. Because I'll be honest, when I'm buying ounces for these ounces right here, I picked up at $26 a piece. 26, 26, 26, 26. But I had the package for, let's see, day 22. So probably about 2 weeks ago. So silver's down a little bit over the last 2 weeks as we did enter into the new year. But that's all right. If it goes lower, I'm going to be happy with that, because I would love to be able to buy ounces at $15. But the truth of the matter is, the lower the price of silver goes, you could probably expect even more people wanting to pour into it. Why? Because, you know, you've been stacking for so long, and all of a sudden, you know, you got an opportunity to get it even cheaper. I'm just doing a quick count, and then we're going to show them. And then all of a sudden, you get an opportunity to pick them up even cheaper. Well, you're probably going to. And is there an extra one? No. Okay. Thought that was an extra one real quick at a quick glance. Okay. So I'm just verifying. Yep, I got 20. And then we'll show you. So, you know, before I start showing too, I want to be talking, I don't want to lose track and start showing and talking about what's here and not talking about the story that just came up, you know, probably a couple months ago. In my town, we had all lost power. And, you know, there was a lot of people. I spend a lot of my time hanging out with friends, chit-chatting. And I was at a convenience store, who I am friends with the workers there. And essentially, I'm going to show you this here in just a second. When the power went out, everybody kept coming up. Hey, what's up with the pumps? Why the pump's not working? You know, oh, the power is down, but we're still accepting cash. They had backup generators, so they were able to still gas people up. But the cards weren't working. Debit cards wasn't working. Credit cards wasn't working. And all these people were without gas. It was kind of crazy. They're like, well, maybe if I go to another store, they're probably going to be in the same boat. I would save your gas and just try to get home. That's why, as a prepper, I always tell people they should probably keep their gas tank at least half full at all times. Because the truth of the matter is, you never know when something's going to happen like that. And if you're not prepared for it, then you could get stuck. What's going to happen when everybody's using Bitcoin or cryptocurrency and all of a sudden the grid goes down? Power goes out. The system gets hacked, or they figure a way to make more Bitcoin or break down the Bitcoin into even smaller Satoshis. You know, there's a lot of things that they don't tell you about. Here's the thing. I remember when they went in and re-updated the Dogecoin, I guess the program, I won't say program, what's the proper word they use? But basically the program, when they updated the program or the format for Dogecoin. You know, this was a coin that's, you know, there's a lot of them. A lot of people say it's a joke, and to a certain point it is. There's a lot of them. With that many of them, who knows how high it will go, how low it will go, what could happen. You know, to think that they can't do that with Bitcoin, a lot of the things that people liked about Bitcoin came to light now. It's not true. I mean, let's be honest. It's not 100% transparent, as in, it is transparent. You can see everything. But people have this belief that no one will ever know who they are on the other end. If you think that they can't track that back to a wallet and eventually you make a mistake and you send somebody a payment in Bitcoin and all of a sudden they have access to that, then that's it. And eventually, in order to ever take it out in cash, you have to send it to some sort of a platform, whether that platform be Robinhood, Coinbase, something. These companies all report, most of them report to the IRS and to different organizations around the world. And so there's no such thing when you're dealing with that as transparency, as in full hidden, I guess you can call it. I don't know what the proper word is. We're going down a conversation that I'm not a big Bitcoin person. However, I see flaws in it. And until my concerns have been addressed, essentially, it's just a digital money, no different than you using your credit card. And yeah, it goes up in price. It goes down in price. But that's based off people that are all essentially betting on it. They're buying it because they think there'll be a bigger fool out there. And like I said, I own crypto. I'm not disputing that. I'm betting that my biggest one right now, which is Shiba, is going to have bigger fools out there, specifically around tax time. I expect we're going to see a lot of them. And when tax time comes and everybody gets their returns and they're like, inflation's bad, and they're, oh, I'm going to invest it in different cryptos. You know, kind of, I look at Bitcoin in a way as, you know, a lot of people can't afford Bitcoin, so they tend to move on to another cheaper token. Well, the same thing with gold. A lot of people can't afford gold, so they tend to move on to silver. And that potentially is what I believe will drive silver to the moon. And by moon, I only mean maybe $100, $150 or something. It's not just going to be the demand in manufacturing and industrial demand, but it's also going to be people wanting to hedge their bets and buy some silver. And that's why I've been stacking it hard, and I still pick up. Every week I pick up a little bit, or every couple weeks. This was a bigger order. I picked up 20 ounces here. So with that being said, that's going to end the video. Be mindful of what you're investing in. There's plenty of room for different investments to take off. I'm not going to sit here and diss cryptocurrencies. I'm not going to diss anything, really. I'm open. I dissed silver when it first came out at when I first heard about it at $5. I'm not going to be dissing anything anytime soon. I laughed at someone for telling me about silver at $5 an ounce and gold at $400 an ounce. I eventually seen what happened in 2011, and I won't make that mistake again, dissing anything. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys again next time on T-Square Talk. Take care, everybody. Have a great one. Be open to different investment ideas. Don't just be negative, and be diversified. So not invested in advice, but thanks for watching, and I will see you next time on T-Square Talk. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.